What's up, witches? Oh my God, as I have been working yesterday and today, I have been through a technological nightmare. Yesterday, trying to work out a reading call with someone and everything that could possibly glitch just going haywire. Today, I rearranged some of my scenes in my OBS and deleted some things, and then just trying to set it up again. It was absolutely refusing to do what I needed it to do. There's been a lot of yelling going on here today. I have been screaming my head off. And it's, as I shoot today, it is the 9th of June-vember 2020. It's going to be in the 70s again today. Leaves are almost all gone in the woods, and it's like summertime. So we've been having fires and enjoying the beautiful weather and, having to put the flea medicine on the cats because it's still not getting cold. All that kind of stuff. Anyway, and then I looked at my chart and saw that Uranus is conjuncting my 6th house cusp. So any little work, jobs, tasks that I'm trying to do are just fraught with. So let's hope. Let's hope this makes it through to you. What it is an unboxing. Imagine that. Here we go. Today is the Ostara Tarot. This was a gift from my darling daughter. It's a beautiful deck. This is by Molly Applejohn, Eden Cooke, Krista Gibbard, and Julia Iredale. We have this is Red Feather Publishing. Red Feather Publishing. I think it's the only thing I have from that. Schiffer. Okay, so Red Feather Mind, Body, Spirit is a trademark of Schiffer Publishing. It's 2017. And you better believe I'm going to go out and look up the Red Feather Mind, Body, Spirit thing. Okay. The vernal equinox Ostara wakes the city after winter. Why didn't I do this in the spring? I don't know. Through 78 stunning tarot cards and an accompanying guidebook, delve into the fantastical world of traditional symbolism and contemporary themes that will return you to the wilderness and explore the feminine. With a unique synergy of artistic styles and perspectives, discover deities and mystical archetypes in the major arcana that convey 22 core lessons, while the minors employ the help of animal guides to illuminate their diverse messages, connecting them to your life. And that the 22 core lessons and diverse messages connecting them to your life are in red instead. So core lessons, and I like that connecting sense with the minors. Identify your relationship with the earth and pay homage to the natural world and those romantic moments where you can again be part of the nature around you. Use keywords as upright and reversed card explanations to manifest your deepest spiritual renewal. Perfect for both novices and collectors. Oh, good. All right, I'm looking at this sentence. Use keywords as well as upright and reversed card explanations to manifest your deepest spiritual renewal. I mean, that felt disconnecty to me. It's like, use those things to get insight into things, but to manifest, I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting picky. Inside the lid, looky, we have Molly Applejohn and Eden Cooke, Krista Gibbard, and Julia Iredale. Molly, Eden, Krista, and Julia are 4 illustrators living in Vancouver, Canada. High five, Canada. After meeting at art school and discovering a shared love for the occult, they decided to tackle the ambitious task of illustrating a tarot deck. Since then, they've delved into every corner of their trade. Their individual work ranges everywhere from comics to murals to children's books, and they continue to work on collaborative projects. When they're not drawing in their home studios, they like to spend their days exploring gorgeous Canadian vistas, traveling to far-off places, and sharing good books. We have a nice little full color paperback, and then we've got the deck in 2 sections. With all right, so there's the sections, and this box has these little things here. There's like things in the sides that fall down. To me, either make the box the size of the cards, make the cards the size that fits in the box, or fix these to the sides so they're not falling all over the place. I know. Just me. Still satisfying box, very high quality. Nice little ribbon tab here. And look at this. Isn't that pretty? I have to, wait a second. I have to wipe my monitor off here because I've got sun shining on it. And I can't tell if that's my monitor or if this is just incredibly dusty. I think it's my monitor. It's going to be time to change the black cloth. It's driving me insane. All right. Here's the back, so you can see they're reversible. Nice crescent moons and beautiful flowers, but the silver on the side is gorgeous. It's a chunky deck, no doubt about it. It's a stiff deck. The Fool. And I wonder, just out of curiosity, I want to see if there's like a division of who did what. No, we jump right into The Fool. And, there we go. The Suit of Wands is Julia Iredale. Julia spent her childhood on Main Island off the coast of British Columbia. She pursued her illustration degree at Emily Carr University in Vancouver, where she currently resides. Her distinctive style is equal parts whimsical and surreal and spans a range of media. So she is the Wands. Molly Applejohn is Coins. She's a freelance artist and founder of the Ostara Tarot. Equipped with a degree in illustration, she whips up works about myth and historical fiction. She draws equally from her adventures abroad and cuddly domestic life in the Pacific Northwest. Doesn't that sound wonderful? And they each have a website listed here as well. Eden Cooke is an illustrator from Seattle who journeyed to Vancouver to earn her degree at Emily Carr University and hone her artistic skills in her tiny bohemian apartment on the Drive. When she's not traveling between BC and the U.S., you'll find her backpacking through France. She is the Suit of Cups. And Krista is the Suit of Swords and the card back. Krista Gibbard grew up in New Westminster and earned a degree in illustration at Emily Carr University. She works as a freelance illustrator and designer. She designed this booklet and is also the proprietress of the stationery company Get Thee to a Nunnery. I am going to have to look that up. bardillustration.com, but yes, get Thee to a Nunnery. That's awesome. All right, but who? I mean, I'm assuming that they divvied up the majors between them. All right, I got to answer this question first. Bear with me for going off script. So after we get through the majors, we go straight into swords. And swords were Krista Gibbard. So she also did the card backs. And a big delicacy to her work. All right. Then we have the cups. And I'm not going to remember their names. So here's here's cups. Here's wands. There's some of the cups are missing some cards here. Wait. Oh my God, you guys. What a day. Yesterday and today, the Uranus is playing havoc in my 6th house on top of my 6th house ruler, which sits in my 6th house as well. So this is also health stuff that I have to be aware of. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2. There we go. What I'm doing here is seeing the difference in styles because I'm interested to see, if the styles are obviously the styles change throughout the major arcana. I wonder if I could have saved so much time. I could have saved so much time. Illustrated by Eden Cooke. So each of them does one on the bottom. Maybe I'll take that whole chunk out. I don't know, you guys. What the fuck? All right. Let me put them in the order they're in the book. I hope you're feeling indulgent today. Because obviously I am trying in both senses of the word. All right. That's been my whiny mantra yesterday and today is I'm trying. trying so fucking hard. And the thing is, the issues that I had yesterday, while they were so frustrating going on, they're sending me in places where I really am having to up my skills and learn some serious technological stuff. So I'm trying so fucking hard. That's all any of us can say. Keep trying so fucking hard. Here we go. The Fool. What are we, like fucking 10 minutes in and I haven't even looked at the cards. The Fool. Off on a broom. I love that. And remember, it talked about the feminine here. So there's the Magician. Look at the imagining here. I mean, first of all, we've got broom. Very different imagining of the Fool taking off on an adventure, literally taking off. And now we have the Magician. Look at the snail in her hair. You know what that says to me? She's really still and peaceful. Look at the eyes in the hands and the eyes ooh! So good. And then we've got almost like cards swirling around her. The High Priestess is like a moth woman. Beautiful. Holding a pomegranate. The Empress. Flowers. She's got a bird's nest in her hair. The Emperor. So you can definitely see the diversity of style. Look at him. I'm not sure how I feel about the diversity of style, because it really is a different viewpoint with each one, and I'm assuming that each artist also wrote for their cards. So there's the Hierophant, there are the Lovers, the Chariot. This art style is the one that's really standing out to me, and I think that is, I don't know who it is, we'll figure it out. Not spending more damn time on that. But the Chariot, I love the chess pieces. I just finished watching the Queen's Gambit. It was great. Justice. Look at Mott's wings. Weighing a heart. Yes, please. The Hermit. Ooh. So right away, it's kind of like the Oracle of the Dragon Fae, which is Lucy Cavendish, and it has a whole bunch of artists in it. And I had the same kind of thing with this, that the discontinuity of images kind of makes it more difficult for me to connect with the Oracle as a whole, I think. That's a beautiful image. Wheel of Fortune. So we've got kind of, fragmented. Look at all the eyes again. I think that's probably the same one that did the Magician. Strength. Dragon, the Hanged Man, again, that soft style. So, right away I'm dealing with my likes and dislikes and my preferences, and that sucks. Death, Temperance. So we've got kind of prey animals up here and predator animals down here. Interesting. The Devil. Tower. Ooh, that's dynamic. Look at the doves. So here we have a lot of detail, and there's doves and there's burning houses, and I really feel drawn into that image. The Star, look at that. That's beautiful too. That delicacy. So those two images I'm drawn to. The Moon. Much simpler. Somebody with, a hand on the chest, there's something to be read there. We're looking at a waning crescent moon there. Some information there. She's holding a staff. There are people behind. You can pull information out, but it doesn't feel as detailed as some of the other ones. And the Sun. Judgment. Again, bringing in kind of, I don't know, Egyptian? I don't know. I can't tell. And then we have the World with the astrological symbols. Now we're into Wands. And Wands, again, now we will look at the artist, Julia Iredale. So here we have that a little more, cartoonish looking style with the outlines on it. The Two of Wands. Oh, look at her. Look at this. So there are these, she's holding these birds in their cages, but she's the one that's in a cage. And look at the light coming out of her eyes. So there's a lot of information there. And then we've got a froggy and little boats. Right. Okay. Oh, he's catching little boats. Or is he I don't know. Wabbits. Okay, so they did talk about animal guides being in the minors. So there's the Four of Wands. Do we get an idea of collaboration? I guess raising a child, 5, there's a sneck. Just sort of going across. So I guess you can get that, crossed wands idea. The 6, the victory, the 7. Look at the different platforms and ladders going between them. Very interesting to interpret. The 8 of Wands. Oh, a hawk. And then we have the 9 and the 10. A whale. Page is a fox. The Knight is that a bear? I think that's a bear. I can't quite tell. He's got pointy ears. Bears usually don't have pointy ears. Queen is kind of like the Strength card. There's a lion, and the King is a stag. All right. Coins. Coins were Molly Applejohn, who is the founder of this deck, so the driving force, one would say. I've got like a little vole, and this is and he's got kind of beakers full of things, and there's birds around him. The 3 of Coins. Does one get an idea of mastery from this? There's like a toad on her shoulder with some kind of a paper. And she's just kind of sitting there, so don't know. 4 is a wabbit in a boat. That does not at all feel to me like the rabbit. Oh, pirate. I guess it does. The 4 of Coins. Maybe it does. It's like a pirate rabbit. How do we know that? Because he's got an eye patch. And maybe that's just, hoarding money or, being a pirate. Wow. The 5. The 6. We've got fishes. I don't know what the animal is on this one. Oh, there's a snake. And we've got fishes. And we've got raccoons. And a burb being an apprentice. A cougar. And an octopus. The kraken. The page. I do like this art style. I like the color palettes. Page is what? Looks like little foxes. Bear. Goat is the Queen of Coins, and the King is... Ooh. The King is... Yeah. Yes, please. All right. Now we are into cups. And that one is Eden Cooke. Oh, little birds. There's frogs and toads. So we don't have like exclusive, this animal is for this card. There's just animals in all the cards. Rabbits again. 4. Hold up. So that last 4 was a rabbit. That 4 is a rabbit. Aha. All right. 5s. Our 5s all have snakes? Yes? Yes. Well. So there is consistency with the animals. Interesting. 5 is a snake. 6 would be I can't tell. I don't see any animals there. Oh, whale. Look at that. I mean, I thought whale was 10. I don't know. I'm so confused. This is, don't know. Again, don't know. Looks like Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec suddenly. Or what's his name? Degas, I don't know. Bird with legs. The 8 of Cups. I mean, I'm sorry. This is kind of like going away. I am losing the thread here, you guys. 9 is cats. All right, I do have seen cats in the other ones. And then this is the Kraken again. Then we've got fox and insect there. I've got seals there and a stag. So I don't know. I don't know if there's, that consistency through things. And then we've got swords. Do we really have another suit to go? Yes, we do. And this one would be Krista Gibbard. So 1 of swords, the 2. There's a blindfold. Yay, the 3. This one is much more consistent with tarot. 4 of swords. This one is absolutely the 5. There's the snake. The 6, there's another snake. Maybe 6 is fishes. The 7, raccoon. The 8 is a bird. That's been consistent. The 9 is a big cat, and the 10 is a whale. So we've had whale and we've had octopus for 10. Then we have the page, fox. The knight is a bear. That's gone back and forth too. The queen is, that one looks like an ibis. Or just a crane. And then we've got the staghorns again. And a samurai. Very interesting so far. Very interesting so far. All right. Allies and ancestors, guides and guardians. Hold on one second. I need to... Oh, God, I just dumped incense everywhere. All right. I am dropping down into my body. Please, allies and ancestors, guides and guardians, come be present to us now. Please be our connection. Connect us with the information we need to hear. Connect us with helpful, insightful, practical communication. I offer you fresh water, the fire of Azrael. I thank you for your presence. This is going to be unpleasant, I think. Oh, not as unpleasant as I anticipated. Thank heaven. They are stiff, though. I feel like you got to exert. Come on. So, what do we need to know? What do my viewers need to know today in order to thrive, in order to tap into their best possible self, in order to glimpse their potential and fall in love with it so that they can manifest their highest self? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Putting the this one central because it came flying out first, and we have the Ace of Swords there. So what do we have to do? We've got to cut ties. We need to trim the fat. We need to dump the load. We need to clear out the overload. The Ace of Swords, all aces are beginnings. The Ace of Swords to me says new beginning comes from what we snip, snip, snip away. So it's time to start the editing process. Look around your home. It's easy to look at the physical things and say, I need this, I don't need that, and start clearing it out. What's more difficult is to look at the process of your day and the habits that take you through your day, the little rituals that you've built in, all the things that have become unconscious processes, and say, Is this moving me forward in my day? Is this nurturing me in the way that I need today? Because, there's the active and the receptive, and the active is this moving me forward towards my goals? The receptive is this nurturing me? Is this refilling the well so that I can continue to pursue my goals? So looking at, how much time you spend online, does that need to be trimmed down? Looking at, how much, just where your time goes, and condensing it into making sure you get in the things that really nurture you and move you forward. So trimming. Strength card. Let's look at her. She's got like cities on her shoulders and the sun and the moon, and she's got piratey energy too. So this is a woman who's been through things. She's been through things. She has wounds. She also has skills. And here we have the eyes again. So which is the artist that's doing all the eyes? That is Cooke. And let me just do a checkie. No, the magician is Julia Iredale, and there was lots of eyes there too. So there, there's the eyes here. The eye is on a dragon, duh. So she's got this sleepy dragon in her lap, and there's just a little steam coming out. So she's the dragon rider, and the sun and the moon on her shoulders. She has the active and the receptive going on, the nurturing, the moving forward, as we were just talking about. The strength card says, hang in there. We have skills. Remind yourself you have 100% success rate at surviving every shitty day you've ever had. Right? So take that to yourself. I am strong. We've gotten through this far. We're already seeing seeing a little bit of shenanigans from the loser of the race. We're also seeing a lot of signals about how we're going to move forward aggressively to solve the problems like the pandemic. So this is saying we've been hanging in there. We've developed skills. Keep hanging in there. Draw on those skills. All right. Don't lose it now. It's endurance. Strength talks about endurance. Then we have the Three of Cups. I am imagining, yes, there are the cups. The Three of Cups, which is usually a card of celebration. I'm looking at, okay, there's eyes. Is this one Cooke? Is cups Cooke? Yes. So, same one that did this card. And you see a similarity there. But there's, okay, so a woman in the water up to her nose. Look at this. Her nose is under the water and holding cups. And the frogs are there being very, frogs in her hair. So I guess that gives me a vibe of just being very in the moment, very, very still, very calm, very in your feelings. Let's look them up. So stillness, there, let's just go in order that we got them. The Ace of Swords. Mental clarity, victory, truth, and justice. A white mouse stands victorious atop a sword in a barren battlefield. The Ace of Swords reminds us to cut through adversity and confusion with mental clarity. A challenge may test your resolve, but in it there is also opportunity for growth. With intellect and reason, even the humblest of creatures can rally its courage to champion a cause. However, we're cautioned that raw intellect can result in misfortune when left unchecked by morality. Temper your wits with a strong sense of ethics. And then there's a reverse meaning. So, cut through adversity and confusion with mental clarity. So what do we need to do? We need to just do whatever we have to do to get ourselves clear, to let go of all the flapping and the obfuscation. What do we need to do to think clearly? We need to do daily meditation. We need to do something where we're allowing the mind to dump the excess, whether it's morning pages, if from the Artist's Way, 3 longhand pages, and it's just stream of consciousness. You write, tuck it away. You never read it again, just to get the crap out. And then cutting the clutter again around your house. You can get mental clarity by getting your physical space together. I know that the state of my mental state is absolutely reflected by the condition of my closet. If my closet is neat, I feel so much better. All right. Strength card, heart, creativity, power, control. A warrior stands with her familiar. I like, oh yeah. I never really thought about that lion being a familiar. She bears 2 cities upon her shoulders and holds her heart before her chest. I missed that part. Strength is a card of determination and a call to compassionate fortitude. Compassionate fortitude. What an excellent combination there. It's like in Tara, she has an aspect, Green Tara has an aspect called ferocious compassion. And compassion doesn't necessarily have to be, passive and peaceful. It can be fierce. When a kid runs out into traffic, do you say, please consider coming back, dear child, or do you go out there and yank them back fiercely? So, yeah, I like that. Emotion can be a weakness, but in this case, it can also be a power. Utilize the energy your heart has given you to conquer fear and control your path. Assert yourself in your relationships and at work, but remember to use emotion to steady your demeanor. Let the world witness your inner strength. I gotta say, I never really thought about emotion as far as the strength card, but it's so there because it's about being peaceful. And being peaceful is not falling prey to your emotional energy. Not following it and catching it and following the storyline and all that kind of stuff. So I just learned a whole new layer to the strength card here, and the fact that she's holding her heart there. Yeah, very, very good. Determination, compassionate fortitude. So we need to be determined. We need to be mentally clear. And then cups. Friendship, support, compassion, social energy. 3 women soak together amongst the frogs, and all you see is the hands. No, I see that face, but we don't see this woman's face. Amongst the frogs, the 3 of Cups is a card of friendship and support. Spend time with those around you who keep you afloat. It is a social period, and time should be spent with groups. No, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. We have to edit for the COVID era. The energy and compassion of others will bring a fresh charge to your life. So, you can still spend social time. You can reach out to somebody on the phone or by Zoom or by Messenger or whatever and be social. Social connections, rejoicing together. How many people did you call when the election got called? Anyway, yeah, trim the fat. Make a start by getting rid of the things that you really don't need. Hang in there. Go at it with compassionate fortitude, being strong enough to put your compassion into action. And then this is saying, take that time, go sit in a hot tub. Mask yourself in a hot tub with a friend, and that inner peace, that sense of celebration, that sense of connection with someone. So, I mean, it's a cool deck. It makes me feel a little disjointed. I think I would really have to devote some time to it for it to really start talking to me. But it's a beautiful deck, and another one of my wonderful gift decks. So I hope you got something out of all my frickin' chaos, my Uranus chaos. Congratulations if you stuck with me this far. If you did, please hit like and subscribe, and consider donating to support my work. You can join Patreon. You can join my Discord. There's all kinds of things to do. Lots more content to come. I'll be here tomorrow for another unboxing. Oh, you can also buy me a gift deck. And if you do, I will read for you on my video. So see you tomorrow. See you Wednesday for live stream, and see you on Saturday for another live stream. I am starting weekly live streams on Saturday at 4 p.m. So I hope to see you there. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Celebrate your life. This is the Zen Witch. Blessed be.